And your voice, your vote 2024. With Election Day less than 3 weeks away, research has shown a growing number of Americans do not trust the voting process. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Megan Drakis.
I'm Lucas Geisler. Following the 2020 election, Pew Research Center found just 21% of Donald Trump supporters surveyed had a favorable view of how the election was administered nationally, compared to 94% of Joe Biden supporters. The same study found just 35% of Trump supporters surveyed were very confident their vote was counted.
Our ABC 17's Mitchell Kaminsky joins us live outside of the Boone County Government Center tonight. Mitch, Missouri has 116 election authorities working to ensure elections run smoothly across the Show Me State.
Megan, Lucas, I'm told that this week Boone County is testing its voting machines, and with absentee voting already underway, it's one of over 100 counties in the state gearing up for Election Day. Now, preparing for the day is a very tedious process that includes checking for voter eligibility, monitoring any changes in voter registration, and a public certification process after the polls close that includes hand counting ballot results.
The system is rigged.
Following his defeat in the 2020 presidential election, former President Donald Trump did not concede, saying widespread fraud kept him from winning. The sentiment has quickly spread across the country. Missouri Secretary of State Jay Ashcroft feels some of those voters' concerns are valid.
Yeah, people have a right to be concerned if you look at other states, because you have election authorities that either aren't doing the right job or courts are getting involved and mandating that they do improper things.
A 2020 study from Harvard University found nearly 800 election scholars who observed the election process in all 50 states overwhelmingly rejected claims of fraud. America's Cyber Defense Agency even went as far as to say the 2020 election was, quote, the most secure election in American history. If I was trying to cheat in this election, how difficult would it be for me to try to do that?
It would be very difficult, especially to do it and not get caught.
Brianna Lennon has been serving as the Boone County Clerk since 2018 and says she is confident the voter process is fair.
We have a very good chain of custody of all of the updates that are ever made to a voter registration record. We get asked constantly from campaigns, from candidates, from advocacy groups for the list of voters that have already voted in an election or that are registered to vote and eligible to vote. If those things were happening, that's when they would be caught.
Missouri took several steps under Ashcroft to change its election process. These changes included outlawing ballot drop boxes, restricting the amount of ballots that can be sent to places like assisted living facilities, and not allowing ballots after the election. Because of this, Ashcroft is also confident that Missouri's elections are secure.
I'm very confident, and that's not just me saying that. I was on the ballot in August, and I lost. I'm telling you that I believe the election was run correctly and that I lost. You're not going to find anybody that has more of a stake in the issue than someone that was on the ballot.
Now, Ashcroft tells me that one of the most important parts of election integrity is making sure everything's running smooth at the polls, and that starts with the voters and knowing what is on the ballot to help things run smoothly. He suggests printing out some sort of a sample ballot like this one because this year's ballot is so lengthy. He says by doing this, you can look through all the issues and read through what is on this ballot so you can help make an informed decision and be prepared when you show up to vote to help the process run more efficiently. Reporting live in Columbia, Mitchell Kaminsky, ABC 17 News.
Mitchell, thank you.